Hello, and thank you for joining us. This presentation explores the science of sleep, a special state of dreaming called lucid dreaming, and a sound technology known as Hemi-Sync. Our main goal is to show you how these elements can be carefully balanced to improve your physical and emotional well-being, especially if you manage conditions like heart failure, HF, or high blood pressure, hypertension. Remember this crucial rule: any technique we discuss must be used in addition to, not instead of, your full 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Your nightly rest is a dynamic process that cycles roughly every 90 minutes. The first half is dominated by light sleep, N1 and N2, preparing you for the most restorative state, deep sleep, N3. This N3 phase is the time for physical repair. Following N3, you enter REM sleep, which is characterized by vivid dreaming and high brain activity. To feel fully recovered and support your cardiovascular health, you must complete enough of both the N3 and REM phases. Deep sleep, or N3, is absolutely critical for your physical health, especially for managing heart conditions. During this phase, your body actively lowers your blood pressure and heart rate through a process called vasodilation, easing the strain on your heart. It also clears waste from the brain and facilitates tissue repair. If deep sleep is consistently reduced, your body remains in a higher state of stress, which can worsen high blood pressure and slow recovery from heart failure. Lucid dreaming is advocated as a therapeutic tool. It occurs primarily in REM sleep, leveraging that phase's connection to emotional processing. By gaining control in a dream, individuals can reduce the fear and distress associated with chronic nightmares. Given that high psychological distress is strongly linked to high blood pressure and other cardiovascular issues, the stress reduction offered by successful lucid dreaming is a promising way to indirectly support your cardiovascular health. Hemi-Sync is a sound technology that uses binaural beats played through headphones to encourage your brain to synchronize to a target frequency. These frequencies correspond to different brainwave states. Theta is for deep relaxation and the dream state, while delta is for restorative deep sleep. For lucid dreaming, Hemi-Sync uses theta-based tracks like Focus 10 to induce the mind awake, body asleep state, which is an ideal functional gateway to REM sleep. We have clinical evidence supporting the use of Hemi-Sync for stress management. A randomized controlled trial on veterans showed that Hemi-Sync sessions successfully reduced the fight-or-flight stress response and increased the activity of the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's calming system. This proven ability to balance your nervous system and reduce stress makes it relevant as a supplemental tool for both heart failure and high blood pressure patients. Here is our most important warning. If you try to use Hemi-Sync at the beginning of the night to quickly enter a dream state, you might accidentally bypass the most important phase, early deep sleep. Chronic loss of deep sleep increases stress hormones like cortisol, impairs the body's ability to repair itself, and can actively worsen heart failure symptoms and make it harder to control high blood pressure. This is why we strictly recommend using these techniques as a supplement, not as a replacement for your full night's sleep. Hemi-Sync has different tracks for different goals. To promote physical recovery and secure deep sleep, especially for heart failure patients, use the low-frequency delta tracks right before bed. To reduce psychological stress and access lucid dreaming, use the theta tracks strategically in later sleep cycles or naps. Recent science confirms that these low delta frequencies can significantly shorten the time it takes to enter deep sleep, highlighting the need to choose the right track at the right time. If you have a cardiovascular condition, especially heart failure, you must be screened for sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is an extremely common, yet serious, condition that disrupts sleep, fragments your cycles, and creates stress on your heart due to low oxygen levels. If you try to use Hemi-Sync without treating apnea, you risk compounding the negative effects of low oxygen. Please consult a sleep specialist to ensure you are stable on CPAP therapy before beginning any lucid dreaming or Hemi-Sync practice. Your strategic plan must always start with 7 to 9 hours of sleep. To safely incorporate Hemi-Sync, you must use it as a supplement. Use the wake back to bed method, waking up 5 to 6 hours after you fall asleep, or use it during short afternoon naps. These times naturally feature more REM sleep, minimizing disruption to your early deep sleep. Limit these sessions to 1 to 3 times a week, and always monitor your physical symptoms, like blood pressure or heart rate, to ensure the practice is not causing any negative strain. In conclusion, Hemi-Sync and lucid dreaming hold promise for cardiovascular patients by offering proven tools for stress reduction and psychological healing. However, preserving your deep sleep is non-negotiable for physical recovery. By prioritizing your full 7 to 9 hours of sleep and timing your Hemi-Sync sessions strategically, you can optimize the benefits while minimizing the risks. Above all, please remember to consult your cardiologist and sleep specialist to integrate these techniques safely into your existing treatment plan. References.